This is my second day of learning 2600, and I'm going to learn, relearn the multi things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, I'm looking at -10 voltage, keyboard CV, +10V, and envelope follower. Those functions, I want to learn it. I don't know. So, I want to know the basic applications of that and more. What could be more with that. And if I have time, using ring mod section and these bottom part, not below this part, and these holes too. Yeah. I'm gonna be watching YouTube tutorials as my basis. Here we go.
Sorry, number 2. Also bring in the reverberators are in audio range. These are put into the or have to set it away. To make sure at the beginning that this switch is in the upward position. The filter is going into owning along pitfalls. Upward switch. 107 kilowatt. In fact, I'm into the playlist. I'm going in.
This guy posted a video, a tutorial video about this 2600, and there's a certain part in that video that talks about multi holes. I can't find it. I was watching yesterday.
Are you struggling with?
Oh yeah, there it is.
So
There it is.
bring up this into the
Voltage processor tutorial for Behringer 2600, ARP 2600, and 2600 clones. Ralph. Yeah, that Ralph Baumgartel. Baumgartel. Yeah.
We can
That's him.
exist out
His video.
nothing other control voltage processor here. The voltage processor gives you the ability to take existing control voltage signals, manipulate them in various ways. You can also mix it with other control module output, first slot of the by the volt R output, take the ADSR output and plug it here into the first slot of the voltage processor.
First, I'm gonna make most basic one oscillator setting. You know, one thing I wanted to learn was yesterday. How do I explain this? So, when you have this keyboard on, you have, it gives one that day sound, okay? So let's do this. Oh. Right? And I wanted to use scratch that. So I knew sample and hold can do this, right? So let's do sample and hold. Okay. So here we go. I don't know how to get there quick. That's the thing. I know, but I can't do it quick. Using sample and hold to change the pitch of right? Here we go. How do I do that? You don't need wires to do this. I can't remember everything, you know? There are a lot of things to remember in life. But anyways, I have to show you guys this. Well, I don't have to show you guys, but this is the step. I have to show that so I can show the next. The next part is what I want to know. So right now, the step before, I want to show you that I know that. But the next, I don't know. Okay, I'm just repeating here. Right, there it is. Now I remember. So, if I have the keyboard D on, too loud. Do, right? But I feel like there's a way I can have this sound I feel like I can have this sound without the involvement of keyboard. I feel like there was a way, but I forgot how to do that. Or maybe there isn't. But anyways, there was my yesterday, the first day of learning 2600. The first day's problem. That was my. I had not an issue. I didn't know how to solve that problem. Yeah, sure, problem. Why not? That was the part I wanted to know, and still don't know. Just wanted to let that out. If I turn off this, I get just, it's like, it sounds like a clock when you just, like internal clock. I just said internal clock. I don't know. That's the kind of sound I hear whenever I feel like that's what's associated with the sound of clock, internal clock or whatever. Okay, so today, now I got that out of the way. I'm just gonna learn. I don't need to know that part. The part I wanted to know. I don't have to know that. I'm gonna focus on the voltage the malts, which is also voltage processor part, and the below part of below this line. Okay, here we go. Honestly, the sound I'm going for, I don't even know it requires that much modification, but I just want to know, if I can.
Then we take the inverter output and plug it.
I already know what kind of sound I'm going for. I know I'm going to use ring mods at some point to just with the messing with the resonance and I guess frequency. But I don't know if I can do just something more. Yeah.
Here into the control section of the VCF. Invert, modulate, connected to the Behringer 2600 via MIDI. So what we are going to do now is...
Right, now I know what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was get to the basic tone, the most basic setting of a one oscillator, right? Now we have that. Now ADSR. Just random ADSR. Boom, I don't know. Something, I don't know. And then I'm going to use ADSR out, ADSR envelope generator. I'm going to go from the output of that ADSR envelope generator. And now that's gonna go to, where is he going?
We are going to invert the envelope, modulating the filter.
Okay, so filter. So no, I don't wanna do that. I don't know.
We are going to invert this envelope by using the voltage processor. For this, we take the ADSR output.
Actually, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna try to do a simple one, simpler one, my way. So, ADSR out. Boom. What's that? And then I'm going to. Actually, I'm gonna do it differently. Just want to see. Basically, that negative 10 voltage, this voltage processor section, it's basically just amplifying. I think that's what it is. So let's do that. Just so the fastest way to know if it's working is if I use that to see the wider gap in the pitch. So using pitch as a indication of the direct effect of this. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm just trying to be precise as possible. Anyways, here we go. Give me that sample and hold again. Yeah. Noise generator. Noise generator modulating sample and hold. I don't know if it's modulating, but I'm sending something from noise generator section to the sample and hold because I think that's the preset pattern. Path. You know, going from noise generator to the sample and hold. Excuse me. I want to go slower, right? Because you can't really tell if it's too fast. I'm going to narrow the gap. I don't know, to be honest, if it's the gap of the voltage difference or amplitude difference, but feel like I should know. But I'm just gonna turn the knobs. Right now, it's staying within an octave. So by using this voltage processor, negative 10V or positive 10V, it's going to affect that. If I see the difference, it's affecting. So here we go. Well, sending... Whew. Now, my question is, I have to send something into that negative 10V hole, and something is going to come out of that negative 10V output. But then I don't know, what should I send into that negative 10V? I guess I can just send the basic the output at the very last stage, which is what I'm hearing now. And then I guess if I do that, it's gonna make some kind of a loop. But I just want to see if it's affecting. If any of if that would have any kind of effect. Yeah, so let's try that. So I thought if I plug it in, I thought it would not stop the sound. So it's like it's a half normal thing going on. So it's funny. The noise generator section, it doesn't have any input. It just output only. Oh, I can do this. So I want the output exaggerated. So if I want the output of noise generator exaggerated, what I want to do is, right, I can use voltage processor to do that. Let's try that. So output of that going from output to, oh, nice. Okay, so I'm still hearing that sound. It's not stopping anymore. And then I'm going to go to, actually I'm going to use a plus 10V, negative 10V. Same thing, I guess. It's just, yeah. More, I guess, amplified. Or multiplied, I don't know. Not yeah, anyways. Yeah, it's bad wording. Sorry. So, here we go. Listen. Let's listen. Nothing's happening. I know why. So now, oh, okay, that's great. Yes. So when I do this motion, it is affecting. Wonderful. Let's hear that again. Now let's see if I can achieve a wider difference among notes. I think I already know it's gonna work, but let's see it. Great, it's working. But I don't see, well, not see, sorry. I don't know what these holes are for. Like, I see that negative 10 voltage slider, but after that, there are some holes like 1, 3, 5 thing. I don't know how that could be applied to things. And what I also don't know is the inverter. Is it really, I don't know if they're really talking about like inverting, or if it's really inverting, it should be right, like that. I don't know if it's like a mirror image inverting. Well, forget about that. I want to know if it's actually really flipping, or if is it flipping something else than what I'm thinking. Yeah, but anyways. now I want to know 135. What's that for? Reverb, just for fun. I want to know. Let's see what's actually what it's actually doing. That 1-3 hole, these right here, before hitting the inverter. I don't really know. Yeah, but let's see. I want to see. When I plug something in or press something, I want to know if any difference is made. That's what I want to know. Slow, let's go slow. And lower, narrower pitch difference. Let's go for that. And then I wanna just plug anything in. I wanna send any signal into that 1-3, that hole number 1, the hole number 3. I wanna send any signal into it. I just wanna see if any difference is going to be made. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing something. So I'm going from the pulse from the VCO1 voltage controlled oscillator 1. It doesn't stop the signal. It's not like half normal thing going on. And then I'm gonna plug that into here, the hole 1. On the right side of -10 of the slider. And I'm going to move the slider. I want to see if that's going to make the difference I want. Since I cannot tell, I'm gonna make the rate a little bit faster. So if maybe the difference might be more noticeable. Here we go. And perhaps I can also make the difference among notes larger. I mean bigger. Not too wide, not too narrow. It's good enough. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I've tried, but couldn't see the difference. Now I'm hoping for that difference. Not yet, not yet. I already know it's working. Now when I change the slider, I want to see the difference. I want to hear the difference. I don't hear the difference when I change the slider. I don't know. Let's see. I want to try sending to the whole 3 instead of the current hole, which is number 1. So I'm going to plug it out, and put it into 3. It's doing something, but I don't know. I don't know. So what I don't know is, you need to know what you don't know. What you don't know is what you don't know is how the hole number 1 how the number 1 hole would affect the sound, affect the signal. That's what I don't know. The good part is it's doing something, and but I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's it's doing the function wise. I can tell from the sound point. What it's doing is it does make sound and it stops making the sound. So like go, stop, go, stop. It does that 1-0 thing. Sound wise. Even though that's not what it's actually like signal wise doing, 1 0 0 1 0. But sound wise, that's what it is. Changing the slider. can't tell the difference. Yeah. Now what to do? Oh, yeah. The 1-0 thing, it does make sense. I don't know exactly what's going on, but the basis of it is I am sending a pulse signal. A pulse signal is 1 and 0, right? So yes. So when you send that pulse signal into another signal, that 0 part of pulse, is it just canceling out? Just like make the other part of the signal just 0? I don't know. Sometimes you don't have to know everything, but you kind of have to know to use it, right? Yeah. Okay. Another thing I kind of don't know here is you see under a voltage processor there's holes for right -10V keyboard. Is it keyboard? I don't know. Abbreviation for keyboard, KYBD, control voltage, +10C, +10V, envelope follower. So what I want to know is if I don't plug something in there, what it means is that it's I am set to get the signal from what's written, like -10V. So as long as I don't put something in there, I'm getting -10V, like from the get-go. But once I plug something in, whatever I put in is going to replace that -10V, and so on. You know, when I plug it in, it replaces what's written. That's what I kind of want to know. So let's try this. I see keyboard CV. So let's try that. I want to know if I can replace that once I put it in. Oh! That's crazy. I just found out something. So nothing's plugged it in here, right? This section, nothing. And if I plug this here at the very end of -10V slider, which is like after the inverter letters, like here, and when I plug that in, woo! That's a great find. I didn't know it would do that. It's too fast. I'm getting tired of it. Let's make it slower. Now, same thing. I want to just see what is it doing? So it's bringing the pitches up, bringing the pitches up. I don't know what that means in terms of voltage, amplitude, and there's one more terminology. But I don't know what is affecting. What is being affected? I don't know, but it's good to know. It can really push up the pitch like that. That's crazy. Let's try that to plus. Let's try that same thing to plus 10V. Oh. This time it's the other way around. It's pushing down the pitch. Even more? You want more? Oh, it went all the way down. Oh. I'm gonna make it narrower. The pitch difference narrower. And then push it down, pitch down. So from the plus 10V, the hole at the end, the last hole of a plus 10V, and maybe amplify it downward or upward, whatever. Basically, I'm using plus 10 voltage. Here we go. What's funny is it only makes a difference of the pitch while I'm sliding, while I'm pushing the slider. The change doesn't happen if the slider is stationary. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. I mean, it's a small new find, but here we go. I'm going to show you. Stationary. But as I'm moving, it will change. Here we go. Moving now. So, the more I guess I'm sending, the more I go toward the right side of the slider, it is, well, pitch-wise, it is really pushing it down. It's pushing down the pitch even further. That's interesting. And it's working differently than what I thought. What I thought was what I was thinking was that I thought it would make a sound, like constant sound, right? And while I'm sliding the slider, I thought I can. So what I'm saying is, I thought the sample and hold would make the sound regardless of whether I'm touching the slide or not. I thought it would just continue making the sound without me having to touch the slider. So here we go. It's making the sound right now. I'm not touching the slider. And it's making the sound, like it's going. And I was hoping it would still do that, but bigger difference in the note difference. But that's not what we're gonna see, and that's what I'm trying to show you. So what I'm trying to show you is what I'm trying to achieve is not what's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to show. Sorry, I plug it into a wrong hole. Right here. Oh, no. So yeah, the sound the pitch difference only happens while I'm moving the slider. Yeah. I don't know what that means, in like voltage, in the voltage, in terms of voltage. I don't know what that means, but oh, right. So what I'm trying to say, now I can come up with a better like a summary. I forgot. So one finding is whether I change the slide quick or slow, that does not change the let's say internal clock. I don't know if there's an internal clock, but let's say internal clock kind of goes like that. It doesn't change. It doesn't make that happen more. So that's one finding. So for example, it's fixed when it happens. So looks like there's note is only like it's only happening so well now it sounds like that, but now it's sorry. Here it's more like it's more like now it's by changing the slider more, it doesn't make it happen or is slower. Do, right? But what it does change is I feel like I don't have to know deeper. This is good enough. What we saw is, well, what I saw was it's pushing down the pitch. And that step is fixed. When that happens, it's fixed. So it doesn't get affected by the slider, whatever I do with the slider. It's only changing the pitch. Going back to that, maybe it's because it's Paul's signal. Maybe not, because it's not connected. Maybe I'm wrong right there, but okay, here we go. Now, I want to learn the keyboard CV, keyboard KYBD CV, yeah. Now I forgot. I thought I thought I was able to make something happen with negative 10V slider without plugging in anything. I thought I kind of tried that and I saw it happen, but I don't know. I don't know if that has happened. I forgot. let's try it again. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to send it. I have to send this from the end of negative 10 voltage slider. So the inverter letter, and send that to the hole after noise generator, right before the last hole before the sample and hold sign. Oh. Wait a second. So here's an interesting find, another find. When I don't plug it in, it is playing. The sample and hold is playing. Or it's doing something. It gives me that constant movement. But when I plug that in, it kind of stops. And to move again, I have to slide a slider. Right? But of course, it's affecting the pitch as it should. As it should. Let's want to try that to the negative 10 voltage this time. It's not a downside, but the finding here is with the negative 10V inverter, because it's the pitch, it's being pitched up, like the pitch is going up. You hear the difference all throughout the slider, like from the left side to the very right side. But with the plus 10V, because the note is going lower, I don't really see the difference that's taking place in the right side of the slider. As I go toward more right, I'm not hearing the difference as much. Now, I want to see what that keyboard control voltage can do. So from what I understand up to this point is, if I don't plug anything into that hole, the KYBD control voltage, it is going to be keyboard control voltage. So let's try that. Yeah. Well, the reason I laughed is because I just realized I was dealing with negative 10V slider. The keyboard control voltage is going to affect the negative 10 voltage slider. On its way to the last hole, the hole after inverter. So, long story short, keyboard CV hole will have an effect on the negative 10 V. Kind of always, even when the sliders are on the leftmost side. I'm going to end now. I'm just going to try to learn it, that keyboard control voltage, what the keyboard control voltage does on my own. Thanks for watching.